The Woody Show podcast broadcast.
According to Google, 2 of the 3 most commonly searched phrases last week were penile fracture and broken penis. And I think Ravy's right, because I was wondering why there was such a sudden interest in broken man junk. But it's probably because one of the storylines in last week's episodes of Grey's Anatomy was one of the main characters had fractured his unit.
And people were wondering, wow, can that actually happen?
Really happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jen was like, I didn't know that could happen. I'm like, I think it really can.
But
because
wasn't that in the news? Didn't Dennis Rodman do that, or somebody famous did
Somebody
that,
famous
right?
did do it.
But it's not a broken bone, because
it's not a bone.
there's
It's
no
more
actual
like a
bone.
separated tissue, I think.
Well, I looked into it because I bet a lot of people who Googled penis fracture did it because they just wanted to find out if it's really possible to do that. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but while it's rare, yeah, it is possible to fracture your junk.
Wow.
And how will you know if you've broken it? Because everybody's done that thing where you slip.
Yeah.
No, you slip and you basically have a head-on collision. Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean you've necessarily broke it.
Yeah, but
it hurts.
You feel like you do.
How do you know if you've broken it? First, you're going to hear a loud crack, followed by some serious pain.
Oh, Jesus. I've been there, man.
The most common cause of member breaks is, quote, blunt trauma to the engorged genitalia. 30 to 50% of all junk fractures occur during sex, and they're most likely to occur while the woman is on top.
Oh, wow.
Really?
75% of the time.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense because you got the whole weight of the woman on top. And if something slips,
one wrong move.
yeah, it's not like you're controlling the flow of the action. You see what I'm saying?
I think you could do it as well if you get a little too over. If the guy's on top, you get a little too overzealous.
No.
And
no.
Greg is sweating,
shaking and sweating right now.
No, but because it's your own force. It's the difference I think between stepping on your own toe.
I get
as soon as you feel there's something stepping at, you're gonna kind of like
you jump up,
jump up, as opposed to somebody else who doesn't know your toe's there and just like full on steps on it.
I had to get a cast put on mine for a little while.
75% of the time, the fracture only occurs on one side, while it occurs on both sides 25% of the time, and 10% of the time, the tear, and that's what it is, it's a tear, extends all the way into your urethra.
Oh my God.
Which is the tube inside your junk that connects your, to your bladder.
Now, Ravy, if I got a
So you're going to hear like...
Oh!
And that's what it sounds like?
Well, what? Oh, it's a pencil. Oh my God! I'm like, what did you do?
Now, if I got a cast, would you sign it, Ravy?
Yeah. Would you kiss it?
If I could
make it better.
If I could see it, I would sign it.
Yeah.
All right, so beware, everybody.
Should be able to put her whole name on there.
So beware, you can fracture your penis. Linda in San Francisco, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What do you got for us?
I actually broke my boyfriend's penis at one point. We first gotten together, and we were just, really excited. And I was actually on bottom. He was on top. And we were just kind of really going at it. And there was a loud crack.
Oh.
And he got freaked out and pulled out, And
Well, what happened, though?
and he was,
Does it swell up and...
Send him to the hospital. His penis swelled up. It looked like a grapefruit. It was getting so big and purple. It was horrifying. He was terrified. And I made him go to the hospital. He didn't want to go because he was, embarrassed.
I would totally go. Embarrassment, schmarrassment, man. Like, your unit is engorged to the size of a grapefruit.
Well, yeah, but he was we were drunk and whatever, and he was just like, the human body will heal itself naturally most of the time. And I was like, baby, this isn't one of those times.
Linda, question. How long did it take for him to recover, or did you dump him because his unit was broken?
Oh, no, we're still together. We've been together for 6 years.
Yeah,
that was actually, an interesting part of our relationship. We bonded, man.
Yeah.
But, no, he went with... What the doctor basically said was there's these these blood vessels that in the penis that when you get an erection, these floodgates open up and the blood flows in and they get engorged and you have an erection. So when it's really hard and he kind of snapped into me, it ripped one of the blood vessels open and so all the blood was just pouring in and had nowhere to to stop.
So how long did it take to recover?
They said we couldn't have sex for 2 weeks, but we didn't really listen to that. But the horrifying part
You did it
was
before?
probably-
2 weeks.
By all means.
I'd be out of commission for a year. I'd be so paranoid.
I'd be like, 5 years. I'm good. No worries.
Yeah.
It's like if you eat a certain food and you get sick off
Yeah,
it,
you
you
ne-
never
like-
want to eat. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I still haven't eaten Chinese food thanks to you.
It's like me and Jaeger.
Right.
I got so sick on it, I can't even smell it now.
Wow.
Oh, God. Linda, thank you for the call, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mike calling in from the 925. Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, I have a similar story, kind of the same that Linda was just explaining. It was my roommate, though. And basically, to make a long story short, we're kicking back, me and my roommate, his girlfriend, him and his girlfriend go do whatever they're doing. You know, and I'm just kicking back, watching TV or whatever, and I hear him screaming from the other room. And he comes out in his boxers, and he's like, dude, I got to show you something. I think I broke my junk.
Yeah.
I'd be like, go to a doctor.
Oh, well, we did, but, you know, I mean, it's like a train wreck, right? You have to look.
no, you
ya?
don't.
Seriously.
Oh, no, you have to.
Seriously,
it
how
was
much
a
does it
freaking
swell?
Thing. The thing was turned about midway, about 75 degrees to the left.
Oh my God.
And seriously, how much does it swell, though?
It was swollen. Okay, picture it. The thing's turned about 75 degrees to the left, about in the middle. And then on the right-hand side, a huge lump like the size of a lemon.
Oh my! See, I'm surprised that you have enough skin down there. I would think, you know how if you put a hot dog in a microwave too long, the skin kind of splits.
Well, dude, if you get knocked in the forehead, you're gonna get a knot
Right.
on your head. Your skin's gonna expand.
Hey, I totally agree. It was amazing to look at. It's like, how can that happen to that?
Did you get all horny?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I sure did.
Did you take him
Thanks.
to the emergency room?
No.
No, we went to the hospital because he was really worried about it. And basically, same thing that Linda was, talking about. They were going at it, at a rapid pace, and kind of in comes the tank.
Holy
In
God!
terms of 90.
Wow. All right, Mike. Thanks, man. Number one in the 925.
Did you
All
take,
right, you guys.
did you
second.
take photos for Tony?
I wonder if you could probably Google image search if you really wanted to see what it looked
don't
like.
do it, dude. No, Ravy, you...
Let's go to Cookie in San Jose. Really?
Sure,
Cookie.
that's your name.
Sexy.
What's up, Cookie?
We broke his member quite a few years ago. I was on top. We went to the hospital. He had to have surgery where they cut around the circumcision ring to repair the damage.
Yeah.
It was about 70 stitches.
Can you imagine having a stitch? Oh my God!
And it was
Because then I'd be so paranoid to get aroused about anything
Yeah.
in fear that I'd rip a stitch.
Oh.
and it was 8 weeks recovery time.
Wait,
so
did she say 70?
70.
Were
70.
you dating a blue whale?
All of a sudden, Greg's thinking, I'm like, man, I don't even know where I'd fit 70 stitches.
Yeah, I could maybe 7.
Look like a patchwork quilt.
well,
right.
we cut around the whole circumcision ring, and to pull the foreskin down to do the inside. So I had to-
Oh my God! All right, Cookie. Thank you. Number one in San Jose.
I forgot
talk
to
about-
mention he was
Yeah.
the size of a paint can.
Yeah, you know what? It's like here's what I'm picturing with that story. I'm picturing in the emergency room as they're getting ready to go in for the surgery. It's kind of like in Star Wars when Luke removes Darth Vader's helmet.
Can we talk about the economy or something? Or taxes?
Listen live weekday mornings 6 to 10.